and welcome back to Bethany Plays with Things. Today we're making this Jurassic World Jeep thing, which I don't even know if I could call it a Jeep because I'm pretty sure that's, I don't know, trademarked? Anyway, we got 2 books, 2 bags, and these 2 little gold clear globes and a dinosaur and some stickers. Man, I'm really bad at this. I'm out of practice at my voiceovers. So, first, I can't wait to do this dinosaur. This was actually my favorite dinosaur in the original Jurassic Park movie when I saw it in the theater, which should tell you that I am not a very young person. But, and I'm not talking about Jurassic World, I'm talking Jurassic Park, like the Jurassic Park. Anyway, so we've got our dinosaur. Now we're making this guy who is, you know, like, I guess, like park guard number 2 who inevitably dies. And then here we have one of these boys whose name I can't remember. Leave me a comment if you can remember what this dinosaur is called and also what that boy's name is. So anyway, back to the build. We are working on now the little ridey thing, which is a very technical term. Yeah, we're making all these little joints and sockets and whatcha jiggers. Anyway, so this is the little ball that the kid tours around in the park. And oh no, he fell over. Oh, and we put these little plates. Now it bounces a little better. There he goes. Woo! Okay, you need to go sit back here. I got stuff to do. All right, so now we're moving on to the actual vehicle that is not a Jeep, but looks similar to a Jeep. I was really kind of surprised by this build just because this is a very different type of vehicle build than I'm used to with Lego. So that was kind of interesting. The way that they did it is just kind of odd to me, but I'm not mad at it. It was just very different. But that's kind of exciting when you get a new set and it's, you know, it's a little bit different than what you expect. So here we're just putting on all the fixins. We've got a few jumpers here for people to be seated in the front, you know, to be seated somewhere, who knows. This actually turns out to be a really cool vehicle, and the stickers for this set are really great too, and you'll see that in a minute. Oh, everyone's falling down in the background. Y'all stand up. This is where it started to get weird, and I was really confused as to what was going on here with these pieces, because I was like, why is there a twisty bit in the back? It doesn't make any sense, but it will make sense later, I promise. So we're adding fixings, we're getting seats together. It's starting to actually look like a vehicle. Oh, well, okay, well, we're back then. Weird. Anyway, here are the little emblems for the sides that have the, you know, typical T-Rex symbol for Jurassic World. And you can see the skirts over the wheels there to the right. And those are really neat. It's not the typical all one piece little bit. And these pieces were so confusing to me, these brown pieces. I did not know what was going on here. But that also will make sense in a little bit. So stand by for that. Anyway, this turns out to be like a fake tire on the back, as you can see. So that's kind of weird. It doesn't look like a tire, let's be real, but whatever. This was genuinely like one of the most complicated like Lego vehicle builds. A lot of it was just really different and weird to me, and it didn't make a lot of sense. Again, it turned out to be really cool, and I actually really like it, but it just seemed like way overcomplicated. I love these pieces with the scratches on the side, like a dinosaur scratched it. A dinosaur! I think that every single time I hear the word dinosaur, like from the original Jurassic Park movie, when the animated DNA thing is going, dinosaur eggs! So anyway, there's a little piece of weird information for you so you can get to know the weirdness about me better. Yeah. All that is English, believe it or not. So right now it looks like one of those weird convertible trucks, but it's not a convertible truck. It's like a Jeep, but it's not a Jeep. Now this part was a total pain in the rear because this string was really tiny, and I'm trying to not use up all the string, and so I'm giving myself very little slack. But it ended up being okay. But in the meantime, it was super frustrating trying to tie these knots in this tiny little string. But this is actually really cool. I thought this was a neat feature. It's actually a winch, and you see the hook there. It's really cool because you just kind of crank this little piece, and it sucks up the rope and keeps it all contained. See? Cool, right? I thought that was a pretty cool little feature. And now we're moving on to our trailer hitch and our license plate back here. And there that goes. We're really getting somewhere now. These are going to be the pseudo axles that our tires are going to finally go on. We've got the typical Lego windshield. Again, at this part, I really love the way they did these mirrors. First of all, at this part I was so confused. I was like, why are we using blue crowbars on either side of this windshield? I was so confused. But then it starts coming together. See here? Oh yeah, we're doing things. We're putting stuff together. I'm always impressed by the cool things they come up with for these Technic pieces. Haha! It makes sense! This is like the kind of crash bars, I guess you could say, for the vehicle. So you can see you can open them up and put them down, which is cool because now you can reach in and grab people out of there or put them back in or whatever, and you're not really worried about having to remove the roof. You just swing it back. So as you can see, now we've got our tires. We've got some like laser weapons on top. I'm not really sure what those are about, but cool. And so now we have our completed pseudo Jeep. So let us put random sacrificeable guard. And oh, he's chasing after the boy in the ball, and the dinosaur wants to get in on this chase. There he goes, there he goes, oh my gosh. And then, oh, dinosaur's going for a ride, and this boy's still terrified. I love this dinosaur. This Jeep is so cool. And I really genuinely enjoyed this build. It was very different than what I'm used to.